Switching gears now, starting today, you'll have to pay to park in a congested part of downtown Austin.
So we are talking about the Rainey Street Historic District, an area that is currently dealing with a lot of overcrowding issues. And that started with new bars and restaurants that started to pop up there. KXAN Sophia Beausoleil is live from Rainey Street with a closer look at the new parking pay stations. Good morning.
Good morning, Sally and Brian. So if you plan on parking on Rainey Street, have your money ready. These meters are up and running and they are active. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. It's ready to go. Sally and Brian, when I talked to you about 30 minutes ago, the meter was still wrapped in plastic. A city worker came out here and removed it. So you better have your money ready because you're going to have to pay. And the whole point of charging is to have more on-street parking. The city says this would encourage more short-term parking, meaning people would only park for a short amount of time rather than staying here all day. The Austin Transportation Department says having people pay will also help with pedestrian, bicycle, and car traffic. More sidewalks and bike paths could be next. This area has boomed with all the new restaurants, bars, and condos, and that's the reason why parking can be a nightmare.
I know a lot of people will park down here that work in the area, so I think that might help open up some spots, especially in the early evening as well, for patrons just coming down to the street versus waiting for the people to go home from work.
And if you travel around here during rush hour, you know it can be miserable because it is so congested. Now, some people have doubts, though, and don't believe shelling out money will help. You know, they're also talking about making this a one-way street so they can have reverse angle parking to help. But there's also another place that you can park. It's called MAC, the Mexican American Cultural Center. And here's how this will work. So during the day, Monday through Friday, it'll be $1 an hour. And then at nighttime, it'll be a flat rate of $5. There's about 125 spots there. And then on Rainey Street alone, there's about 300 parking spots. So get ready, Sally and Brian. Let me borrow some change, please, because right now I'm using the company card, but off the clock, I'm going to need some change. So be ready for all the new additions here on Rainey Street.
Well, at least it's not the reverse angle parking just yet. So, you know.
That could be coming. Yeah. That could be next. All right. Thank you, Sophia. You talk about congestion. We'll expect larger crowds, much larger crowds at Rainey Street starting next week.
Oh, yeah. Here's what we found out. Rainey Street will be busy for South by Southwest coming up. To deal with the large number of people, the neighborhood will be closed daily between 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. They're going to close it from Friday, March 8th to Sunday, March 17th. There will be detours and restricted access for businesses and for residents, too, which could be a double headache. Now, you can get more on South by road closures on our website at KXAN.com.